Welcome to our next complex numbers video. We're going to now chat about cubics in this video. A cubic is an expression with the highest power of x to the power of 3, or x cubed. For example, number 1 is not a cubic because it doesn't have an x cubed in it. Number 2 is the highest power is 3x cubed. Number 3 is because x cubed is the highest power. But number 4, even though it has an x cubed in it, the highest power is x to the power of 4. So it's called a quartic, not a cubic. All right, well, there are things you should know how to do with cubics by now. And if not, let's hope this video helps show you. The first one is to expand a cubic. So at the moment you can see a cubic in factored form with 3 factors, 3 brackets, and we're going to show you how to multiply or expand it out to get it into expanded form. All right, well, the thing I'd like to do is ignore the last bracket for now and multiply the first 2 brackets. So here we go. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times negative 1 is negative 1x. Positive 4 times 2x is plus 8x. And positive 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Right, we're going to simplify that first. So we have minus 1x plus 8x. These are like terms. And we can simplify that down to 7x. We have 2x squared plus 7x minus 4 in the first bracket. And x plus 9 in the second bracket. Now we're going to start the process of multiplying these 2 brackets together. So here we go. 2x squared times x gives us 2x cubed. 2x squared multiplied by positive 9 gives us positive 18x squared. Plus 7x times by x gives us plus 7x squared. Plus 7x times by plus 9 gives us plus 63x. Minus 4 times by x gives us minus 4x. And finally, minus 4 times positive 9 gives us a negative. Positive times a negative makes a negative, negative 36. Now, let's look for like terms and do the simplification. So, 2x cubed is the only part with an x cubed, so we'll leave that alone. And we have 18x squared plus another 7x squared, giving us 25x squareds. Then we have 63 x's, take away 4 x's. That leaves us with plus 59 x's. And then we have minus 36 as our constant. There's the following cubic that has been multiplied out. Notice quadratics are in the form of a times x squared plus or minus bx plus or minus c, while cubics appear in the form of some number times x cubed plus or minus some number times x squared plus or minus some number times x plus or minus some constant d. And that's the form we've got it in. Right, well, the second thing you need to know how to do with cubics is to solve them. And cubics often are in factored form with 3 brackets. Well, this one's only got 2. That's because the factor out the front is just by itself. And you need to be able to solve cubics in factored form. Now remember, we talked about this when we looked at quadratics earlier in the series for this videos. If there's an x out the front, doesn't matter about the 2, but if there's an x out the front, the first solution is always 0. Because if we go 2 times 0, that makes that factor 0, and 0 times the other 2 factors would make the whole thing 0. This factor gives us a solution of negative 4. Because if I make x equal to negative 4 plus 4 makes 0, and so this factor becomes 0. And this factor, remember the trick here, take the minus 1 and move it across to the other side to make it a plus 1, and then divide everything by 4 to get 1 over 4. So our 3 solutions for this cubic are 0, negative 4, and 1/4. All right, thanks so much for watching.